Alrighty, so good morning everyone and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be playing some Jeskai Lukka. Only going to have time for one video today. Arena had an update yesterday and for some reason I had to do a full uninstall and reinstall, so it took forever. So we're just going to be able to play this one. This deck's a really cool idea around it, so that you're making a token with Birth and Waitress or Omen of the Sun. And then you're using Lukka to turn that token into Agent of Treachery. Obviously we've got Yori on, so everything that we can blink is obviously beneficial as well. So yeah, let's give this a go. Played some of this offline and it's awesome fun, so think you guys will enjoy it too. Yeah, this hand's fine. Shatter is going to be a reasonable one. We're against cycling, so. Yep. Kind of looking for fires here, I think. Untapped land there is pretty reasonable. We can Teferi just bounce one of these and just try and tempo them a little bit before we shatter. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully they just replay this and they intend to cycle. Ooh, fires is a great draw there. So yeah, something that makes a creature is exactly what we're looking for now. We can cycle this Triome as well, see if we can't hit something that will produce a creature this turn. Well, Teferi will do. Bounce that back to your hand, another Teferi. Guess I'm probably just supposed to Yori on. Can flicker these two, resets the Teferi so I can bounce something again next turn, and I get to draw a card. So, and there's the Omen of the Sun we're looking for. So that means we get to dump an agent into play next turn. Can just start stealing their lands. Stealing lands is great. It's so much better than destroying them. So you've got 6 cyclers in the graveyard, just to try and keep an eye on what they can do with Zenith Flares. Hopefully we can steal enough of the lands where it doesn't matter, but it is worth bearing in mind. So this gains us 2 life, which is relevant as well. No, I don't think I am. Changed my mind halfway through there. What I was thinking was if it was actually relevant to blink the Yorion, pick up the Yorion so we can flicker stuff and then play the Lukka as well, but I don't think it's worth it this turn. Let's steal the Triland. Yes, if we pick up the fires here, then we can play. I've still got Shockland too, right? So I can play another Teferi out. Keep this one, bounce the Stinger, play an Omen, gain another 2 life, make another 2 tokens. Try and keep us as far out of Zenith Flare range as we possibly can. So we go to 11 and there's 9 cards recycling in the graveyard, so yeah, so we get to do this, steal the red sources, or as well just playing the fires back out and playing this agent, steal your red source, take up the Teferi, and let's whack them for a few. And then we get to draw 9 cards here. We've got 3 agents and we've got all the permanents, so we're going to draw 9 cards here. So keeping a Triumph is good, just get to cycle it, so once this deck's going, it's pretty insane what it does. Pretty insane. Oh, we found a Narset. Narset's great in this matchup. Didn't even need the Narset to be able to. Okay, we were going to steal more of the permanents, but never mind. So in this matchup, Omen of the Forge seems great because we can kill their 2-drops that matter. Clarion good again for that reason as well. Shark Typhoon's probably not necessary, nor is the Mythos. I think what we're doing is going to be fine. Probably a veto is not a bad thing just to have access to, just so we can try and counter a Zenith Flare. Oh. I need to figure out how to wake up better for doing these early in the morning. Yeah, this hand's great. So we get to go turn 1 Birth, and then we get to play Omen of the Forge as well. I think I'm actually just supposed to Omen of the Forge that. Let's just not do that. Ooh, that was their threat. That's amazing for us. Did they find a land? They did find a land, okay, so they get to keep digging for another threat. Let's play the birth here. Man, this deck's sweet. There's so much stuff going on. I love it. Need to figure out if I can build this in paper or not. Like, what do I need from the new set? Oh, come on. Oh, my untapped is not working. Don't know if this will resolve, but okay, it does. It's fine. Right, let's just bounce my Omen because I'm definitely going to want to recast that at some point. I maybe would have kept that. Try and get through the wall. Stop us using the wall to do the thing next turn, but okay, they have a chunk of mana. Are they Lurrus and start recasting stuff from graveyard? I mean, they do have the double white now. That was what they were struggling for. Find another planes. Ooh, just cycling lands. That's expensive. That's a lot of mana to be doing that. Zenith Flare the Teferi, sure. I'd like to cast this one. I think I'm supposed to pick up. I'm just going to pick up the birth. We can just go and get another land. Not this turn though, because we've used up the fires, but. Sure. Flare me for 10. That does not bode particularly well. Oh, these should have definitely come out. There's not a massive amount we can do about that. If they've got the other flare, then we aren't just dead, so. I mean, we may as well just cast this. Guess it doesn't matter if I kill that or their face, so I may as well just kill that. Flare me, baby. Okay, sure. That wasn't that wasn't what I was expecting to happen there, but you know. Alright, let's go again. Alright, we're going first. This hand seems pretty good. So this could be some kind of mirror. It's going to be a long one, this one anyway, so. This might be the only second match we get to do this if this is a true mirror. May well be. If it's not a true mirror, the agent's plan probably pushes over the top. For some reason my untapped is just not responding at all, so weird. Alright, Omen of the Sea. Sure. It's a weird time to play Omen of the Sea. I think I'm in for both of those. Being able to stick a Teferi in this kind of matchup, we got fires into Narset. So I think we're just going to have to use Teferi to bounce this wall just to make sure we don't get Lukka'd this turn. So we're then playing this one, and we know we're not getting to draw a card here, but we just need to clear their creature. And then we get to cast Omen in their turn. Okay, they've got a castle, so I guess they could even activate castle and then cast Lurrus here now. Lukka even. Yeah, castle's good in this deck. Yeah, sure. yeah, I kind of want this Mythos to be able to copy their stuff. And the only thing they can do is activate Castle now. We found a Lukka. There's no way for us to currently make a creature without using the Shark Typhoon, right? Oh, it'd been cool to use the Mythos to copy something instant speed, but they've obviously got their Teferi out, so... I mean, we could copy their fires and play out the Typhoon. Oh, our mana is awkward. So they get to make a token, and then they'll get to look for another Lukka with Narset. So we kind of just need to fade them finding something, which is exceptionally unlikely, but they found another Narset. Okay, so that's still spinning wheels. We get to steal 2 things next turn, assuming they don't steal anything of ours. And we're both playing Hearthstone here because of the Teferis, so there's no interaction. Okay, Typhoon, yep. Yorion just blinking some stuff. Blinking the fire so they can cast something else. It's a real shame I didn't have this blue source so I could cast this Omen. If I'd actually paid attention I could have got one up with Fabled Passage, but I didn't really appreciate that we didn't have triple blue. Just kind of assume that the mana bases always work. Which I know is not the case, but a lot of the time it does just tend to work out, so. Yep. Then they get to draw a card, and we can't draw any cards because of Narset and Teferi, so we kind of need a good one here. Alright, I'm going to get another blue source just so we don't mess this one up. Right, so what do we want to steal? I feel like if we can steal their Shark Typhoon, they're probably just not going to be able to do anything. I guess the other question is, I guess we can agent then. If we agent the Narset, we can do this. Find a Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon's a good draw. Then we can cast the Yorion. Blink 1, 2, 3. Yep. I need to remove the fires as well. So I wanted to cast Omen and then Lukka. Oops. So I guess it's not the end of the world, we still get to steal another thing. So if we steal guess if we just steal this, it just kills it, so... Don't think I want either of those. We can make a 5/5 here as well. This is probably going to get pretty messy the next couple of turns. I mean, we're each only casting 2 spells a turn. They've got a castle, which at least makes a token. Guess they could potentially bounce something. Doesn't? I guess the Narset's going to stop them drawing cards anyway. So Lukka, yep. So you get to turn this human into an agent. Then the question is, what is agent stealing? Then the question is, what's your second play? Stealing back your own Narset. That seems reasonable. Taking my Yorion. Does that mean you've got another way to... You've got another Lukka? Don't have another Lukka, that seems loose. I mean, I don't really care about the Narset, but my Teferi gets me back my Yorion, so... Yeah, I don't care about the Narset, but I want to bounce my Yorion. Sure. Surprised they didn't just bounce their own agent there. Another castle, sure. Got another agent. Do have another agent, so you're stealing my Teferi now. Yep. Okay, so they're done. That's kind of inconvenient, but only kind of. I think we've only got one agent left, so I think we are... I kind of want to take their Lukka, but at the same point I don't think it's doing anything. None of these seem like particularly good things to steal, so I think I'm just supposed to take my Yorion back. And then let's steal one of their castles. Back driven from the Conqueror's Death's kind of rough. Because I guess they actually just get to play 2 agents this turn. Let's just move on. Right, so disputes, vetoes. I actually want the Omen of the Forges, I think, to be able to like chip away at Planeswalkers. I don't think I want the Shatters. Maybe I don't want the Omens. Teferi doesn't really do anything a lot of the time. The mirror feels like a matchup where I want another agent. Come on, opponent. Yeah, this will probably have to be the last one for today, unfortunately, so. On the play, this hand seems serviceable. Having Narset on 3 seems good. Rude. Yeah, I want opponent. Do not need more lands, go away. Another Narset and a Teferi. Think I'm just supposed to pass this turn. We can't get triple blue. There's only one island and we've already got it, so I can only cast like these 2 next turn. Birth, sure. Well, that's a blue source, so I think I'm supposed to lead on Narset. I'll pay the 3 to resolve the Narset. Conqueror's Death seems good. So being able to blink all of these seems pretty good, so they did manage to tap us out, so they might be able to Lukka here, but I don't know if that's actually good enough. Narset. Okay. They got a veto, but they can't cast it because fires, so don't actually care about that one. So let's see if we can find a fires. Okay, we found nothing. That was good. Let's cast Conqueror's Death. We'll get rid of the Narset. You can't cast that, so you're wasting your time. We're not casting anything here, so okay, so they get to blink the agent here, and I guess the fires. So they can cast one more spell. Okay, they're just blinking the agent, sure. What's that stealing? Just the Narset? Sure, it's fine. Am I just supposed to copy the Conqueror's Death? These are both theirs. I mean, I could... I think bounce the Elspeth Conqueror's Death, recast it, exile the agent. Or I guess exile the Gaudion. And then we can stop the Teferi from dying, and then hopefully they don't have another agent, and we can just Mythos, copy the Conqueror's Death, and just start eating away at their stuff. Sure, that bodes well. They have a Teferi. Well, bounce the agent, I guess. Yep. I mean, let's put it this way, I'd rather they just did the agent than doing the Audion thing again, so... If they didn't have their Teferi, I would do this in their turn, but... Right, so what is the best target for this Mythos? What are we copying? Are we just copying the agent taking back the Conqueror's Death? Feel like that is probably fine. The other option is just to copy the Conqueror's Death. Like, do they have anything reasonable to get back? They don't at the moment. So if I actually exile that agent, they've got nothing good to get back. So if I copy this, exile this, they've basically got nothing to get back with. So, and that's just what I've got to try and keep them from doing that this turn. I think. Sure. 2 to the top. That does not bode well for us. What's the second spell they're casting? Agent of Treachery. What are you stealing? Yep. So, cycling the Shark Typhoon because it will let us kill the Narset. We kill the Narset, we can start drawing cards. This is kind of awkward because then they. Oh no, it's my Narset. It's my Narset. Never mind. Then I get to do this, and we get to blink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play this out, I think. We've got so much stuff to do here that I want this one to happen first. I think I've still got planes left. Yeah, just the one. Lukka, don't need the Omen. I don't need the Dispute. They've got Teferi. Okay, cool. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Like, we can't cast the Veto because of Teferi, which would have been nice just to be able to do that, but they do have the Veto of their own. The fact they're in the tank means that they can't have an agent, so they do have an agent. I don't know why that was a difficult decision. Yeah, so let's make the obvious play of let's get an agent into play. That's a really strange thing to tank over, but never mind. It's either Teferi or Yorion. Guess that's kind of awkward because it gives him something to get back with his Conquer's Death this turn. Yup. Why was this a tank, really difficult line? I never get some people. I mean, that doesn't do that much. That only blinks an agent and a Lukka, because I own the other stuff, so. Well, you're not going to have the desired effect there, because most of these things are mine. You own and control is the relevant bit there. They may well control them, but they don't own them, so there's only 2 things they can flicker. So steal my Yorion, and then my Yorion will go away. Still keep the token. So I'm going to sack one of these to scry 2. Let's get rid of the wall for an agent. I want their Lukka. Their Lukka can then do the exact same thing. Their Teferi's on 1, right? So, question is, like, do I want them to just get a Teferi back? I don't really want them to have a Teferi at all, so I can take the Conqueror's Death and throw all of these at the Teferi. I think that's what I want to do. And that means the Teferi goes down. Means they don't get a Teferi back, and it means I've got the veto. So if they do something other than Agent, they don't have to deal with the veto. There's so many little micro decisions here that we're probably making a million mistakes, but mistakes is maybe not the right word, but suboptimal lines. Yeah, this is definitely the last match. This is taking forever. They've got 13 minutes, I've got 17 minutes, so yeah, I've been playing quicker than them, but it's probably still not going to be relevant. I mean, again, I think it's just jam Agent. I don't know what the tanking's about. Stealing their Lukka, they can turn their Yorion into an Agent as well. Yep. Oh, have they run out? Oh, they ran out. That's so good for us. That's their 2 agents, that is it. So this veto is going to counter the next thing. Oh, they've got the 4th agent in their hand. The hope went so quickly. That did not last. And because they have a veto, we're not actually resolving the first thing we try and do. Unless it's an agent. And I kind of need to keep that right. Right, it's just not resolving though, that's the issue. It is resolving. Okay, sure. Don't complain about it. Give me my Conqueror's Death back. Technically I guess I should have killed the Lukka there, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. The issue is that is our Lukka, so nope. Sure. That can bounce this token. This game, seriously. exiling actual spells there, so. Right, I need to scry here. That is not what we're looking for. Really unfortunate we don't have the 4th agent. Oh, I do have a Castle Vantress in play, never mind. There's damage to each opponent, so I guess we should just play out the 2nd Lukka. Obviously. Oh, we're down to a pile that I've already scryed to, and those are garbage. Wonderful. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Right. They get to bounce an agent and just keep doing that, and we're kind of out of gas, and we know the top 4 cards of our deck are garbage, so yeah, long and grindy game. There's lots of decisions we could have probably done better there, but as you can see, the deck is sweet, so that's the most important thing for this one. I think if there's more of those mirrors, you do just need to have 4 agents. Like, this was a new build with just 3, I think. It just seemed wrong to not have the full 4 of those. The rest of the deck seems sweet. I don't know about the Elspeth Sun's Nemesis, but yeah, I'd certainly give this a go if you're interested in something like this. So thank you very much everyone for watching, hope you've enjoyed. I'll be back again with some more standard and some drafts tomorrow, so thank you very much again. Hit like, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and thank you for watching.